Yeah, I was actually, I think I was like exactly the time I said I was going to be, which is quite cool, so I'm not technically late. So.
Yeah, not technically,
I'll
but
accept it.
just know
If
that
one
next
hates
time we
her,
will
then
not
I.
be so merciful.
I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further.
Well, I think we all know what's coming next.
Discussing the trauma we all went through during the past week.
Yep. Yeah, we've had like a week to ruminate over our nightmares.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I was
forgot we
really
didn't have any-
confident with my 17 roll that I wasn't going to recap, but then the next person just won up, so love to see.
Yeah, that's right. I rolled an 18. What's up?
Okay, come on, Lau. Come on now.
Frequent.
Hi, Rob.
Yes, I'm free.
Damn it.
I'm broken free.
Always me. Oh. Okay.
How many sessions have we had?
I'm trying to remember. Wait, so where did we? My head is blurring the last two sessions. Where did we end the session before last? Had we just found the
going down-
kitchen?
Yeah,
we
we
just
before
gone
last-
to the
Okay.
kitchen.
we
So-
just opens the door.
We found a kitchen. Well, no, a bit more happened, but basically, session before last, we'd been trying to locate bladed vipers. We eventually worked out that someone who worked for them who had been making people go missing and had been attacking people or organizing some sort of criminal kind of kidnapping or killing thing had kidnapped or killed a bar owner and taken over their bar. We went to them, interrogated in quotation marks, and eventually found a secret passageway in their back kitchen leading to some sort of secret base. We headed down. Kai instantly vaporized two teenagers. We proceeded to move on.
That's I did.
Fought a few more people.
Don't sound proud of yourself, man.
We found some rooms with weapons and tools and evidence in. And also found all of the people from Prospax that we'd originally been trying to rescue. We grabbed them, grabbed weapons, and fought our way back out. On the way out, we found a turning or a corridor that we hadn't been in yet. So most of the players headed back out, whilst
Well, half the players.
yeah, whilst Lowri and Nor headed down this corridor to investigate. We found a door, opened it, and it tried to eat us. We then found.
I felt like such a bastard, but in the best way possible.
It was a great encounter. Well, it was a great encounter for the spectating experience.
Yeah.
For those of us not actively about to be eaten by a sentient door.
Yeah, I had like 10 health, so if the door had hit me, I was dead. There was no way I was getting out of that.
Yeah.
We then kept going and found a room with some of the other kind of remaining bladed vipers left. There were a few in there, weren't there?
Two of them.
Yeah, because there was some
The guy
drunk.
just in front who was pissed.
Yeah, and then one other who I think was also pissed, maybe.
No,
I
it
can't
was just
remember.
one drunk guy, and then
Okay.
and then there was
That one.
one.
So we found an office. Went in there. Yes, and then we came out a brief few minutes later. Looking very shaken. We won't talk about what happened inside. Headed back out. Kind of got everything sorted. Sent people off to, or organized to start sending people off to
Yeah.
Prospax, possibly
that's going to be
with
happening the next.
possibly with some of us. Had a bit of a celebration. I have a feeling. I'm not quite sure. Whilst Lowry and Nor kind of drank themselves to sleep, and Nor might have done some other stuff as well. Yeah,
Might
my brief summary. Okay.
That's a perfect laugh.
Okay.
That's perfect. Yeah. Okay, that's about right.
I like how you
Also-
conveniently left out the part where you killed the guy in charge.
Oh shoot!
Well,
Yeah, I forgot that
Yeah,
part.
you forgot the main boss.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of made a
So
mockery
we
of
went
him.
through castles, beat a few Goombas, and then the Petra saved.
Oh,
What
with the
about
wolves!
Bowser-
Yes,
what
I
about the
remember
Bowser
that.
fight?
Now,
Yeah.
speaking of, I'm pretty sure we almost lost Kai to the wolves.
Yeah,
We did.
We lost Kai. We almost
Again.
lost Kai to a single wolf.
Oh yeah, yep.
Again.
If it-
Also,
Anyone get
Not the first time.
I did work
There
on the
last
probability. The chance of me not having had to recap yet are 1%.
It's that damn lucky.
Wow. What kills me is the fact that Kai almost dies to one direwolf, while Gadrin's up here making a mockery of the general and just tanking so many hits from the other direwolf.
Yeah. I
shouldn't have let you take plate armor
But you did anyway.
because I'm too nice.
You also, I mean, well, you couldn't really do anything about this, but I have fireball now.
Yes, I know. I'm aware.
I'm waiting for the moment where he used it on Gadrin
Yeah,
and he just gets up afterwards, just like, what happened, everybody?
I don't have careful spells, so that could be interesting.
I mean, you can aim it in a way.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do.
Well, there's only so much you can do when Gadrin's at dead center of everything.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, so I'm guessing we're just waking up in the tavern the next morning.
Well,
Yeah.
we're in the tavern. I feel like Jamison is in the brothel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where did I wind up sleeping.
Well, considering what you went through, I'd say, I mean, that could take it all sorts of ways. Because of what you went through, I'm willing to say you stay at the brothel. Like, Jane was
That's
happy
fair.
to keep you company.
That's fair.
Sorry, dry hair.
Okay.
Okay, so all of you wake up, along with everyone else. You go downstairs. Ben's already serving breakfast for you guys. Still eternally grateful for what you've done.
Yeah,
And
Gadrin's taking a long swig of coffee. Ah, this is the best coffee I've ever had.
well, that's what happens when you try and make it with gratitude. It's the secret ingredient.
You're gonna write that down. I need to get someone to do that for me.
Well, if you're nice enough to someone, I'm sure they'll be more than happy.
Yeah,
Tom, question.
Yes.
Did we have any plans for where we're going next?
Not. I mean, you have not discussed anything between each other, but some of you may have had a few things in mind.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Uh,
has Nor
it take-
come back from? Is Nor with us?
I'm not sure. Nor, have you woken up by this point?
Probably.
Okay.
And after waking up, I'm sure after a little bit of taking some time to get around and get his stuff, he'd start heading back.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
do
So,
have,
so he's not in the tavern yet. So.
Yeah, I'd say Lowry
you-
probably came
No,
down
he's
a bit
at this
late,
point. He's
but-
just woken up, and then he sees Jane leaning against the windowsill, just going, "Morning, sunshine."
oh,
Oh.
boy.
Yeah.
I'm
I'd-
not going
Back at the tavern, I'm
Yeah,
trying
back at the
to,
tavern.
I'm trying to look over to Lowry. Where the hell's Nord?
I don't know. He headed off somewhere. He's probably fine.
Gadrin just Gadrin looks at Kai. Who's Noel?
Sorry. Our friend Jamison sometimes goes by that.
Wait, so his name is Jamison Knoll?
No, just call him Jamison. Forget I said that.
Yeah,
Don't mention I said that to him either, preferably.
get your dish drugs.
He might kill me.
Okay. So after a while, Jamison does come back.
Jamison! Yeah, where have you been?
Just tending to some affairs here. How are you all this morning?
Doing pretty well. Have the best coffee I've had in a while.
I think Lowry would probably look very kind of clearly didn't sleep like much last night. Very pale, kind of bags under eyes, maybe a bit like just not in a good state.
Yeah, I had a weird dream, but other than that, I'm fine.
Same, yeah. I didn't get much rest. I just uncomfortable bed.
Gadget just throws shrugs. I slept pretty well last night. Had a dream where I was out at sea, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I was back in Prospax. Maybe my mind is telling me. Well, maybe my mind is telling me I should put the adventure to rest now that my objective's been complete. But I think we all know I'm not going to do that, and I just kind of look at all of them with a smile.
Gadget. Yeah, well, of course not. You still haven't seen my ship yet.
Yeah, indeed. I still have. Well, we've seen one country. We still have 3 more to see. I think.
Yeah.
If I'll just look over at Lowry and Nor. If you two are up for it, of course.
Now.
I don't know. I don't know what to do next.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's not like I've got anything else to do.
Mm.
Yes, yeah.
I don't think you've told us yet. Quadruin, where is your ship?
It's out on the coast, about couple miles northwest of here.
Oh,
I'd say more than a couple miles.
Yeah, we got Gadrin's not good with distances.
Oh, only a couple miles.
That's a good point.
We could visit today.
So, you're ported up Mistroke, right?
Yeah, I think so. I've never quite memorized the names of the cities.
Actually, Tom,
Mistroke is the country.
Yeah.
Right now.
Question, Tom. Is there actually, like, sea anywhere near where we are right now?
I mean, technically speaking, you're closer to a sea now than you were when you were in Prospax.
Well,
That's
yeah.
really not,
Very
at this
far.
point, you've basically gone straight north.
Okay.
If you look at the map in settings, you've basically gone
that
straight
makes
north, and you're sort of in that in-between bit between Prospax and the capital, Ryast.
Okay, yeah.
So we're in the big blue country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, big blue country. Slightly to the right of it. Basically, if you look at like the dragon head, you'll be right where the sort of eye would be.
I never took note of the fact that it was shaped like a dragon head.
No. Nah, I just thought that'd be cool.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just giving you an idea of what it should look like.
Yeah.
I think kind of. Yeah. Following the kind of the brief pause, Lowry's just gonna kind of blurt out. Sorry, can we talk for a bit?
Of course.
I have. Okay, I'm gonna cut. I'm sorry to drop my. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I'm sorry to drop this on you like this, but look, my mother died. That's why I left home, and that's why I came to Prospax. I needed to clear my head and to get out and just to think. And it's been going fine until now, but last night I don't know if it was real or if I'm going crazy, but I heard a voice that saying that my father was in danger, and I don't want to risk it. I won't come. My parents, they was basically the only people I knew for almost my entire life. They were they were a really big part of me, and losing my mother was like losing almost half of myself, and I don't think I can handle losing the other half. I'm barely holding myself together as it is.
I'm gonna go up and give Lowri a hug.
Yeah,
Lowri, of course we can go.
I'm sorry. I know that I've basically been zero help to this party whatsoever, and I don't have even the beginnings of any form of right to ask you guys to completely dedicate the next few weeks of travel to this. But I'm sorry.
you're
I'll
not useless, Lowry. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'll hug Lowri and just go, Lowri, you spent the last few weeks of travel entirely for my cause. This is nothing to ask.
Gadrin walks around the table and pats Lowry on the shoulder as gentler than he's ever done. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna lose another one. You're not gonna lose another one.
We're here
We'll
for
make
you.
sure of it.
She probably doesn't really say anything and just kind of slumps against one of you. Just thank you.
How soon do you want to set out?
As soon as possible, really. Ideally, I don't know.
It's well, we're not doing anything else unless no, if you Jamison, I'm looking pointedly at Gadrin. If you
Actually, you're still very confused about
He's just like, why does he keep calling him Nor?
if
You're
you
very confused.
are you finished with whatever business it was you were attending to in the city this morning?
Yeah, I finished with my business. I'm ready to head out whenever you guys are.
Okay. Well, I think we can set off basically immediately then.
Oh wait, actually, there is something I do need to take care of, but it won't be long.
Okay.
All right,
Another-
but as soon as you're ready, we're
meet you
heading
guys
out.
by the gates.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pack my things.
Yes.
She'll just go upstairs.
my very limited number of things.
All of Gadrin's things are on his person, so he's just gonna wait at the door of the tavern.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab my costume, which is now very, very tall from the many fights I've seen.
So, question here,
Yeah.
Tom.
Yes.
Is there somewhere I could? I imagine there's somewhere I could go and get some better armor, right?
Yeah. I mean, remember, there is one guy who specializes in these sorts of things that lives in this town.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd like to go there because I'm definitely in the looks for something better than just leather.
Okay. Okay, so you head out, and you remember. You do remember where where I don't know. Let me get my notes because I forgot. Yeah, that's it. With Jordan, you remember where Jordan is, and you go over to his place, and He's still pretty. He's still quite tired. Quite what? He's still got that usual eye patch.
Well, I'll approach him and greet him. What?
He's looking quite a bit more pleasant than he was yesterday.
I'll go up to him. Morning, Jordan.
Eventually, he just looks up to you. Oh, hey, if it isn't Jamison. Jamison, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. And the gang's about to head out. We've got some more business to attend to.
Yeah. He goes, well, yeah, I suppose now you've helped us out and you taking care of your little issue. Yeah, I suppose you don't have much to do. I mean, you don't exactly look like the cartel type. No offense, but no. Although, from what I hear, you know how to use a weapon, which is certainly not bad. Certainly not bad at all.
It certainly comes in handy.
So, are you just here to say goodbye, or is there something else you need before you go?
I'm actually looking for some armor, something light like this, but a little tougher.
He kind of looks at you and a bit. Good standard leather armor. That's right. Yeah, I know this kind. Although the way it's been going, it seems to look quite a bit used. Yeah. Well. That being said. That being said, let me have a look here. Let me have a look. See here. And he goes ahead and looks at some of his other armor. Keep looking through. Yeah. Well, we've got some standard studded leather. So. It's not too much at all. It's fairly. It's all right. It's fairly decent. It's not too expensive. I usually cost it 90, but for you, I'm willing to lower the price after what you did. I'm willing to lower it to 45. Or if you need something a little more durable than that, well. Takes out something very similar to what he took out, but this one is far, far shinier. Because this one has been magically enchanted. It's the same, but it offers a little better protection. That being said, quite a bit more expensive because of it. For this one, I'm going to have to charge you 2,000 gold.
I can't quite go for that one, so I think I'll stick with the regular for now.
All right, that'll work. That'll work indeed. So that'll be 45 up front, please.
All right, I'll go ahead and pay the 45.
Okay. That's all right. Thank you very much, and here we are, all yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can go just by looking at you, it's going to be a perfect fit.
Thanks for your lifesaver.
Says the guy who just saved this entire town.
Just one of a few that did. You take care of yourself, Jordan.
I'll do my best. Kind of points his eye. I'll do that when you lose depth perception.
We kind of nod and head on back to meet up with the rest of the group, and
Okay.
donning his.
So yeah, I
new
presume
studded
we'll have
leather.
made our way to the gate by now.
Yeah. Right at this point, in the main center, just in front of the the tavern, you see a large blue swirling energy appear just in the middle of the square.
What
And
the heck?
it's this large circular vortex, blue wind and flame.
Have I seen
Question: Are we all kind of there? Or?
Out of it pops, the pretty much all the Prospaxians are here, as well as a few of the town's residents. Out of it pops a small gnome with blue robes and glasses. Fairly, somewhat old. Who 3 of you recognize, especially you, Kai. You recognize as... What's the name again? As Aluna Torel, the librarian. The librarian from Prospax, who, as you remember, is quite the authority when it comes to magic.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gadget just sees a gnome pop out of a blue vortex. He's like, "Ugh."
He's like, wait, what? How did you shoot again? And she goes, well, yes, everyone sure enough is here. Would the rest of you like to come so we can start this process? And quite a few Prospaxian guards come out. Now, the less empathetic members of Shadington, shall we say, are obviously a bit on edge when they see guards in their town.
Yeah.
But the others are pretty understanding. Along with those guards are 2 familiar figures. Large armored centaur, Velnis Pinerush. 3 of you remember her. Again, Gadron, you're still...
I've been out of the loop.
Yeah, you're just like, why isn't there a centaur wearing armor? And then, right behind her is her superior, Bastion, the warforged general of the entire Prospaxian Guard. Again, Gadron, now you're just like, why is this man? Who is this man? Why is he?
Yeah. What is?
Got so much armor that I literally.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Why? I have so many questions right now.
Yeah. And finally, leading the take out the rear, Mayor Charles Grofraxon, the Half-Orc Mayor of Prospax. Puts his hat. He clasps his hands in front of him. Ladies and gentlemen of Prospax, I thank you for your patience. And I do hope most of all, once again, the relief I feel, as well as everyone else in the Guard, cannot be understated. I mean, it cannot be overstated either. I suppose I should have led with that, actually. Nevertheless, your safety is much appreciated, and I believe we all owe some gratitude to our 4 saviors. He glances over to the... he raises his eyebrow a little bit, noticing something's a little different, but he decides to roll along. Nevertheless,
that's not the same massive guy that we left you with.
He's brown and had horns. Now he's green and the pointy things are in his mouth.
Oh, the joys of joining a campaign to replace an old boy.
I know. I was kind of looking forward to this, and like this is because then your character. I'm like, this is so perfect for comedy. Okay, I suggest you follow Miss Panrush and Bastion in order to make your way back. Sure enough, Bastion and Valnis begin guiding all the citizens back through the portal.
Can I get up to? Can I go up to the mayor?
He's actually making his way towards you.
Oh, okay.
That's what I say. I know I said this during my speech, but once again, thank you.
It's pleasure's all mine.
And he goes like, "Now, I don't mean to be rude, but what happened to Protavros?"
He was called back home. He had to deal. Wait, Tom, what country did Protavros live in again?
He was originally from Vaglad.
Okay, yeah. The people of Vaglad called him back to help them guard their borders.
Yeah, it was his tribe specifically.
Yeah.
I see. Well, I suppose that's where his duty lies, so I cannot
It
hold
is.
it against him.
But well, thank Gadden over here as well. Though
Yes, I
he
must
was
say thank you,
helped
Mr.
successful.
Gadrin, you say.
Yep.
Pleasure to meet you. Holds out his hand.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you as well. Yeah, shakes it. Yeah, and gives a sort of half-orc grip to test.
Charles kind of smiles at him. You remind me of my father. He's also quite the rambunctious one. Of course, I was raised more about my mother, so we're really diplomatic approach, but hey.
Gadget raising an eyebrow. Yeah, my mom did most of the raising of me as well. How interesting.
Huh. Well, that brings it. I'm sure we can have a nice conversation about that after a while.
As long as it doesn't.
I can't.
As long as my father doesn't become the subject conversation.
He kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, I see. I will steer away from that. He goes, Kai,
Yes.
thank you, your parent, and seeing you like this with this success. We've informed your parents, and they could not be more proud of you.
Yes. I'll just gesture to the scar on my neck. Just don't tell him about this, please.
Oh, I don't think I'll need to. With how big that is, they'll probably see it themselves.
Yeah, fair. How's the theatre coming along?
Well, we've decided collectively that after your efforts going through several cities, getting attacked many times, and uncovering and helping out with this dangerous organization, is officially cleared.
Oh, well, thank you.
Of course.
I'll just kind of look down at my like bag of 250 gold. Just what do I do with all of this now?
It's mine now.
I'll play you for it.
Like, well, you can help expand it. A little reward for all of you. He gives each of you 300 gold.
Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't know what to do with all this.
I'm sure you'll find something.
This is more money than Kai's like ever seen in his life.
He's now a teenager with like more
It's just like
very adults.
I think it's more than a lot of people probably see in their life.
Yeah.
Well, Gadget just sort of shrugs and puts it in his pouch.
He's like, I've seen this before.
Oh, you're on. You guys keep going, but I will be right back. Someone's needing me.
Alright.
Okay.
Do they not? Does Gadrin know about your kind of waves his fingers a little bit to talk about his the magic. Does he know about that?
About Kai's or about
Guys.
Okay.
He does.
Yeah, don't know about what?
Yeah, I see.
It's been it's been an invaluable asset to us. I think it's safe to say I wouldn't be here without that. Well,
Did
I've come to see it as a gift.
did you teach him how to do that?
No,
Nope.
no one taught me.
Huh. Fascinating.
I do not have the magical expertise, unfortunately. That belongs to Aluna, who, as you can see, is kind of busy. You can see Aluna just holding her hands up, trying to keep the gates up.
Gadget just blinks and then just shrugs. I guess I'll just have to settle for not understanding any of this.
Well, you're not alone. I don't understand any of it either. Although, well, is there any chance that Aluna will stay after to? I have something I'd quite like to talk to her about.
Well, if you're willing, you're all more than welcome to come back with us.
I think I'll just glance over at Lowri. I think we've made our decision that we're going to stick together. I think.
Yes.
See.
Right.
Speaking of which, actually, Lowry, while you were gone, I did receive this. He pulls out an envelope and hands it to you.
You got fan letters already?
They were received only a handful of days after you left.
I'm just gonna kind of pause for a second and then I think tear it open and kind of try to look at it get it out as quickly as I can. Though I might kind of look at everyone quickly first. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just gonna go find somewhere to read this.
Take your time.
Arnold. Okay.
As you open the letter, you see the writings. It isn't very long, but the handwriting is very familiar. You read, "My dearest Larry, I've just heard about what happened in Prospax. Please, please, please tell me you're alright. I couldn't bear to lose both of you so close to each other. Let me know that you're safe in any way you can. I need to know that you're okay. Dad."
Oh. Okay. I'll kind of come back over. Thank you. I'll take care of this shortly. In fact, we were planning on doing something similar to that anyway. Yes, thank you.
We should,
I'm back.
of course. Oh, perfect timing.
Hmm.
He goes, and, Nor.
Hey, get.
How goes the... get Pratap, Jamison. Right on that. He did not say no.
Okay.
Jamison. I have the power to do that. I'm a DM.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, we don't need Gadget getting too confused yet.
Yeah, Jamison. He kind of pulls you just a little bit to the side and goes, "Does he know?"
He kind of looks over at Gadrin.
Kind of waves his hand for us.
No, he's not aware.
I see. What about you? How does have any memories been coming back?
Yes, quite a few, and
Really?
I mean it's just pieces to the puzzle, but enough pieces you start to get the big picture, you know.
I see.
I don't think I'll be once this is all said and done. I don't think I will return to Prospax. At least not for some time.
Well, that's a real shame, actually. Biron was actually willing to host a little celebration with y'all.
How's the old fella doing?
Well, it's doing all right. It's managing. Although that being said, it's some people are missing you. Your bright smile and your little flair for the dramatic.
Yeah.
Although that being said, once you're willing to come back, theater will be open again. Repairs are still underway.
I will have to. I'll have to try harder to not burn it down this time.
Well, with what I've been hearing, you're going to have much greater control. And who knows?
I should.
Maybe you'll be able to use that magic to your advantage.
Perhaps. Maybe I can. I would kind of cast the ball of light. Maybe I can bring something like this to the to the performance and just kind of flick the ball of light off.
Well, if you're willing to come back for a celebration, all of you, just walk right through that portal. Luna will keep it up as long as she can. And she can keep things up for a long time. them.
I'll look at the others.
Yeah, Gadrin looked at
I
Lowri
think
in particular.
Yeah, we might have something a little more urgent to attend to first.
Well, that being said, where did you say you originally left?
You cut out there, Tom. We didn't really hear you.
Where did you say you originally live, Larry?
I don't know this, Tom. I know
Well,
I know it's in the middle of nowhere, but that's the description.
It's in Athena. It's in Athena, near the northeastern borders somewhere.
Okay, sorry. Let me just write this down.
Yeah. So if you look at it, it's you see the very bottom of Athena, the green country, and the black curve that starts in the bottom goes up or across the border from Baghdad. Is where it bends upwards towards the left. Keep going somewhere along that direction, and it lives somewhere. And it's just and then stop right in the middle of the border between the Baghdad and the Mistroke, and you'll find it's there. So technically speaking, Prospax is closer than where you are right now.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Should you be willing?
True. Okay then. Sorry. It's kind of hard to describe, but I'd say if you were to from here, I can't describe it exactly, but it's just past the northeastern borders of Prospax. So if we could take your portal, that would be greatly appreciated. Although
of course,
we wouldn't end up really being able to attend.
And I think you all need to wind down a little bit just to say hi. If necessary, we'll have you leave first thing tomorrow morning.
Could we
prepare myself if necessary?
Sorry, I'm just going to kind of turn to the others. And while I'm looking at them, keep speaking to him. Just we've already got all of our stuff, all of our things packed. Could we just go now and just sorry, we're in a bit of a rush.
Yes, I think we have to leave. Well, actually, Tom, would it be closer to get to where Larry lives from Prospax or here?
He did just get finished
from Prospax.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Basically, hop through the portal and
Go from
Yeah,
there.
just go through the portal there. Just go straight on.
Okay.
Not really stop, mate. Well, I suppose Beer might be upset, but if that's your choice, I will not stop you.
We're sorry, but
Of course,
this is very urgent.
I understand.
You guys don't have to come. I was under the impression that we'd be traveling at hundreds of miles. If it's only a short journey, I'm happy to make it on my own.
It's a few days. It's still a few days. Remember.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Roughly, it's about half the distance that Shadington is for Prospax.
Ah okay.
As you can see, my scaling on this map is absolute shit.
It's fine. We're with you, Lowry.
all the way.
Thank you. I'll try and be quick. And then yeah, just kind of is your is the portal ready now? Could we?
Well, he kind of points over, and the portal is still there. Getting the last few elderly Prospaxians through it.
Seems like it's ripe for us to go then.
John?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. We should be back to Prospax relatively soon.
Yeah. Gadrin starts walking to the portal. Yeah. So, how exactly does this work? Do I just do I say your special password? Do I knock 3 times?
Luna's still at the gate. He's just like, oh, you just walk through it, darling. Don't you worry. Let me handle the hard stuff.
Gadget is not understanding any of this, but he just takes the first step through the portal.
Yeah, very carefully. You just slowly put like when you're putting like when you're about to get into a bath of really hot water, and you just do like one toe, and then the other toes, and then the foot.
Well, that's a cold swimming pool, like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever you want to call it, just like. Because this is something very new to you.
Yep.
Of all the main different crew members your dad had, none of them were magic.
Yep.
Like you're aware of magic's existence, but this is not the sort of thing we're used to. This is much higher level than.
I mean, I don't think I'd have seen anything like this before, right, Tom?
You might have like once or twice. Normally, this sort of level is only really used during emergencies like this one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You've known Luna is capable of it, but you've never actually seen her do it until now.
Okay, yeah.
So Gadget, what does Gadget see on the other side?
He gets in, and it is a bustling city with white marble floors and impressive wooden and stone houses. It's a square, and just in front of it, you see a very large tavern with a sign showing its name, the Dragon Tavern.
Yeah. Gadget pops his head back out through the portal to see where he just was. Goes back in, pops back out, goes back in.
He's like, on one side it's all kind of dirty, and the other side it's completely clean.
Gadget pops back out. Can one of you guys come in here to make sure I'm not going crazy?
I'll kind of lean back over to the mayor and say, yeah, I don't think we really have to worry about him figuring the thing out, as you can see.
He just nods. No.
Since I probably won't be seeing Beerend, give him this for me. He'll hand over the dice set. Tell him to practice, and next time around I'll play him for it.
Well, that is it's quite the interesting offer.
Tom, actually, that heirloom that I got given in like session 2.
Yes.
Where was I meant to deliver that? What country?
That would be in Vaglad.
Okay.
So we're still ways away.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Gadron, after a while, you are brought through the portal with Lowri making sure that you aren't too freaked out. And Kai is basically showing you the guys. Well, we have the main armory shop. We have the groceries. So if you look on setting, the very bottom map, you'll have the entire Prospax square. With a few dots that are no longer relevant, but the main buildings are still there.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we going to... I mean, I assume you want to depart immediately, Lowri?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Before you do that, Kai and Jamison, could I ask you guys to make quick perception?
Yeah.
Why don't I get to do perception check?
You'll see.
Let me check my perception again. Aha! +1. 19.
Okay. No, as you go through the portal, you do notice Beerand and Wyatt are busy working at the bar, and you briefly have a quick that you still owe them quite a decent chunk of money.
That is true. I'm just gonna pop back through the portal where the mayor is and be like, alright. How much did I owe again?
Oh, did you not write it down? Because I don't think I did.
I think it was around like 50 some odd gold.
I think it was more than that.
Oh, was it more?
It was 1,000,002.
No. Shit. Where did I put it?
Oh, wait, here, my debt is 42 gold according to what I've written.
Oh, 42. Oh, okay. Well, that's much less than I thought.
I think I did pay a part of it before I left, and that's why it's down to 42.5.
Okay. Alright.
I'll kind of shuffle through some coins here and be like, when I'll kind of open up the dice box and throw some coins in and be like, come we'll be square when I get back. I put 20 gold pieces in there.
You guys. Okay. So you now owe 20 gold. I'll be sure to let him know.
Okay, nod and go back through the portal. And now that I'm back in Prospax, I'm gonna try and like keep out of sight.
Yeah, just gonna keep to the side. Kai, you've walked in. You're basically explaining what's going on, and the moment you turn around, you just immediately find yourself just being slammed into and picked up by your mother, bawling her eyes out. After you being gone for so long, it's like, oh my goodness, you're finally safe! I didn't make it. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I was going to.
What is that on your neck?
Yes, that.
Yeah,
What happened?
Gadget just looks up at her.
Wolves or something?
Yes, multiple times actually. It's not the safest world out there.
How did you need to cut.
It's okay, Mum. I'm alive.
Only barely.
What do you mean only barely?
And you see your father, and his hand on his shoulder. It's like, do you need darling, calm down. It's okay. Listen, he took on far more than any of us could ever do. I think it is going to be safe.
Right. Thank you. I'll just say, laughing, and I'll just hug my mum like tighter.
Still, wolves or things, I'm quite disappointed considering what I taught you, Kai.
Well,
Obviously, he doesn't mean that.
yeah.
You
Wolves.
can see in his eyes, he is so proud of you.
You wouldn't believe it, but wolves were actually more dangerous than an entire criminal empire.
Well, I don't see that many knife marks on you.
No, there's a reason for that.
Wolves, they aren't too single-minded.
Yeah, they also are very rude when you're trying to have a friendly fight with with a guy with a lead with a scimitar.
They both kind of look at you, taken back by this giant half-orc. But, well, not in a bad way, because this is Prospax. They're used to different races.
Right.
Their mayor is a half-orc.
Yeah, they're just surprised.
He's like, I don't think I've met you before.
I'm
What's your
Gadrin.
name?
I'm Gadrin. Yeah, are you Kai's dad?
Yes, I am. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah,
Yes, I'm a hunter here, and my wife, she manages the theater.
nice to meet you. Gadrin holds out his hand for the mum to shake.
Yeah, the mum just after sensibility again, shakes it. It's good to meet you too. I hope you've been doing well, keeping everyone here safe.
Of course.
I can see you're well versed in fighting.
Yeah, yeah. Gadget just grins.
Jokingly, I just go, yeah, don't worry. He's had me to keep him safe.
Yeah, Gadget does a double take. She's like, wait.
That's my boy.
In any case, I think it's been great to see you again, but I think we have something quite urgent to attend to. Something to Lowry's business.
Right. Ah, I see. Well, how nice of you to help a young girl out. Kind of raises his eyebrows.
Well, you say young. She's much older than me.
I'm almost middle aged. I'm just gonna say that in game, just like what?
What do you say?
Just like I'm almost 30. I'm like 5 years off.
It's like,
Just like I'm not.
she's a half elf. This works differently.
Oh, just one last question. I don't know if you would know this, but did you happen to have a cleric and a young dragon girl come through here?
And he thinks back. If there was, I did not see them.
Right. There were some friends we made on the road who said that they would be coming here eventually. I'm keen to hear of their travels.
Well, if they're not here now, they probably will be soon. We'll let you know.
Yes. Just give them my well wishes if they do arrive.
What are their names? Just so I can be careful.
You really ought to remember your treasured NPCs better.
Nor will chime in here. The man was Adrian, and the girl with him was a satyr. Her name was Tanatawi.
Tana, that was it. Yes.
Tawi has it. Tawi.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yes, just tell them that Kai hopes they're doing well. I trust they'll remember the name.
I will do that. Well, I suppose we shouldn't keep you waiting. You're a grown man. You got plans.
That I do.
Just be careful. Athena isn't the best when it comes to dealing with humans. Just be polite and don't draw too much attention.
Yes, sounds that's fair.
And she goes up, and that goes to you too, Mr. Jamison.
I'll
And
be sure to keep her head down.
especially you, Quadruin.
Yeah, Gadget just blinks. All right.
Yeah, you don't really know what about Athena
Yeah, right.
and their when it comes to half-orcs.
Yeah, all he's seen so far is a very, very worried mother. So
Yep. And yeah, I think with that we're going to depart.
Yeah. Sounds good.
all right.
Okay. And after a while, it's you guys eventually just head straight off.
Yep.
After a while, walking, Jason kind of leaned back to the group, like, maybe we should have seen if we could have gotten like a wagon and a horse, so we wouldn't have to walk all the way.
Perhaps we.
That might be a good call, actually.
Yes, and we've certainly. I think I speak for all of us when I say we've had enough of walking recently.
Hmm. Okay, well, does anyone know where we could get a horse?
Tom, do I know where we could get a horse?
Not too far away from the barracks, there is a stable nearby, which does rent out carts and horses.
Well, we can head to the stable. See if we can maybe get a discount now that we're the heroes of Prospax and everything.
Okay. All right, you go. So you make your way over, and you see an old grumpy-looking halfling
Right.
tending to the horses.
I just kind of go up to him very jovially. Hello, the saviors of Prospax are looking for a horse.
Subtle.
He just looks up at you. He looks up at you, gives you a quick scowl, and just immediately just tends to his horses again, ignoring you.
James will look over. I'm sorry about that. Do you have a wagon and a horse we can rent?
He looks at you again and points to saying, "Horses and wagons to rent. One day, 5 gold. 1 week, 35 gold."
Alright.
Yeah, get.
That's
fair.
I should just look at the sign. Why did they list both of those?
Yeah, get.
That's the same price.
Gadget pets.
35 gold for the week.
Yeah.
Well, it's 5 gold for the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So a week would just be 35 gold anyway, right?
Yeah.
get Gadget pats Kai on the head. Yeah, Gadrin then flips over 35 gold to the halfling.
Halfling just takes a look at the gold he was given. Looks at you, Gadrin. The first time you see any sort of smile come off his face, he just does a quick nod and immediately goes in, gets a horse and a wagon, attaches everything. Takes him a couple minutes, but eventually he just gestures you to it.
Yeah,
as if to say, "All yours."
Yeah, Gadrin gives him a thumbs up.
Now you're literally speaking his language.
Jameson will go ahead and hop in the wagon. I'll let someone else can drive.
Yeah, Gadrin.
I don't think I'm quite qualified to drive a wagon.
Yeah,
Whatever you do with animals.
Yeah, Gadrin looks at Lowry. Are you good at this?
I don't know. Am I? I don't. Is that something that would be on a character sheet? Probably not.
There's animal.
It would be animal handling, yeah.
Ah, +0.
Okay, maybe I am the best.
But I'm willing to
I
try.
have a -1.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I am the most qualified because I have a +1 in animal handling.
You may well be.
Okay, after saying everyone just kind of look around like
American the party.
We'll be like, okay, I guess maybe I'll take the reins. So climb over to the front here.
Yeah,
all right, guys, hop aboard.
Gadrin plops down on the back.
We are just a blind party, aren't we?
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess once everyone's on.
All right.
Time
Roll
to-
animal handling.
All right.
If I help him, does he get disadvantage?
Yeah, can I have someone help me to get advantage? Have Lowry come up and give me directions, and then could I have advantage?
Is Lowry comfortable enough to give you directions?
I can try. I feel like I.
I don't know. Lowry, how do you feel?
Shall I roll and see if I
as of
know?
Right now, nothing's happened. Right now, nothing's happened. I'm gonna wait till we've made a decision before we decide what happens.
Okay, how are we
if
doing this?
Okay, so if you are willing to help, then Matt gets to roll again, and we get to choose the higher roll.
I'm willing to help.
Okay, thank goodness.
She's not confident.
It's better. It's not a 2.
8.
I feel like we can at least get a little forward momentum with an 8.
So you accidentally flick the reins a little bit too hard, and one of the horses just kind of neighs loudly, and before just turning around and looking at you. As if to say, dude, what the fuck?
I was kind of like, sorry. Can I do it a little more gentle? Yeah.
Says roll another animal handling check.
Oh no.
I will do this as many times as it fucking takes.
Hey!
He did it!
The horse is
First try.
Horse is a little and as if to say, there we fucking go. Jesus Christ. He's not actually saying anything, but it makes it very clear that's what he's thinking. These horses are very empathetic. And eventually you guys just come along, and eventually you make your way through Prospax and out of the gates.
I'm not gonna lie, if Jamison had failed that roll, I'd have had Quadruin just try to shout at the horses to get him to move.
Knowing our luck, my figure was that it would end up just like we'd roll a 1 and Tom would have no choice but to make us lose the horse.
Yeah, like the horse actually just takes
if you roll a 1,
the horse just leave.
If you rolled the horse, you would have done everything, and the horse would have just ran off. And then I would have just thrown in a slap from the halfling for good measure.
See, I was honestly expecting if I had another failure like that like the horse would have taken off and we would have had to make strength saving throws to try and stay on.
Oh, that could have been interesting, but it wouldn't be as funny.
If we'd failed again,
It would have been funny.
I would have used my Tides of Chaos if we'd failed again.
Yeah, you're burning the chaos energy of the universe just so we can get this damn city.
Listening to you.
Anyway,
Off we go into the wild blue yonder.
Yep.
hey.
Off you go. And once again, you end up going through the gates of a few fields into a forest. And unlike during your times in Mestroke, it doesn't keep switching between foresty and plains and that sort of thing. It stays very arboreal. In fact, it keeps getting thicker and thicker. The path is still always very clear, but the trees start growing more and more exotic.
Yeah, Quadruin's just fascinated by it. He's never seen a forest this thick at all.
Trees, willows. And so eventually it starts looking like some more of a jungle.
Quadruin's just fascinated by all this.
This is much prettier than the north.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I've never really kind of thought about it that much.
Yeah,
So now we'll be kind of keeping a sharp eye out here. It's like, I'm not sure I like how little I can see.
yeah,
Fine.
Yeah, Quadruin's just look. Yeah, Quadruin just keeps looking at each tree in turn and just like, is this how it is, Inland?
Yeah, let's keep going. Horse is going along fine. You're just looking at all these trees, and all of you becoming more and more fascinated.
Can I just kind of keep an eye out for anything, any wolves or any other life I don't trust?
I like how wolves are the first thing you think of.
Yeah.
Like, wolves.
So Turns out my dad's got a pet dog or something.
If he does, I'm blasting.
Oh, he's about to blast him.
Wolves are kill on sight.
I'm very tempted to have Quadruin just howl. But Quadruin's not the character that does that that I've made. So if my albino tiefling ranger who was raised by wolves were here, then he'd totally do that.
Yeah. Anyway, do I have to make a perception check, Tom?
Yeah, you can.
Oh boy. Not bad.
Not bad indeed.
Okay.
12. Well, as you're looking through the forest, you do notice quite a few animals, like monkeys and that sort of thing. No sign of wolves, thankfully. You look around, you keep looking for tracks, and there are a few herbivores. Although there aren't, as you keep going along, you notice there seems to be less and less animal sounds. At some point, you do notice the horse. The horse it starts getting a little fidgety as he keeps going along and starts to slow down.
Not another animal handling check.
Here's where the one comes in.
I don't want the horse to get spooked in the woods and run off. That's gonna be like the worst.
All right, go ahead. If you want to.
Do what?
If you do want to roll animal handling, go ahead.
All right, I'll try and keep them steady. Middle of the road, that's okay.
Okay, so you're trying to like sort of pet him, trying to make sure he's safe, but eventually the horse just kind of stops moving, and it is silent. It does not want to go forward.
Hey,
What's wrong? Larry, are you sure we're on the right path?
I'm pretty sure I'm on the right path. Tom, do I know anything about why this is happening?
Roll a nature check.
Give me a sec. My nature is... Oh, my nature's +3. Yo.
Intelligence.
Damn!
yeah,
No, that isn't... normally, you have been on this path before, and normally it's bustling with all kinds of creatures, but they've all gone for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Team Rocket.
Kind of... Lowry's kind of... Since coming back from packing up all of us, so she's kind of seemed a lot more confident, but she's kind of started looking a bit worried again at this point. Like, that seems like a bad sign.
Yeah.
Can I take a look around? Because I'm getting some bad vibes here.
Yeah, make a perception.
Yeah, in Gadrin's confusion. Ooh.
You, as you're listening, you do hear something that seems a little way around the bend that's ahead of you. You can hear something. You're not sure what it is, but there's definitely a noise.
I'll kind of gesture to this group. Oh, hold up. Horses, we're onto something. There's something up ahead.
Gadrin hops out of the carriage and starts walking forward. Where?
Nor kind of, or Jamison will pull his bow out and get an arrow ready and be like, just beyond the bend.
Yeah,
We have no idea what it could be.
I'm gonna slip my ring on. We could. A couple of us could go in invisible if you want. I'll just look at the party, seeing if anyone wants to.
Yeah, Gadrin's just walking forward.
You're not even bothering like stealth or anything. You're just going in.
Yep. Yeah. Gadrin's not one for trying to hide.
Okay, so you're.
Okay.
Just going along. What are you guys doing?
I'll follow
I
up the
think-
distance, I think.
I think if we could, I might join you in that. Is it worth tying the horse down or something?
Well, I'll be staying with the wagon.
Okay.
Or James will kind of like stand up, so I have a clear shot, like from an above angle beyond Gadron, who's in the front. You know,
Unfortunately, with the way the road is shaped, it's hard for you to see anything from where you are right now forward. It is
Actually,
behind
yeah.
a few trees that block you.
I've experimented with this invisibility a bit, and it seems like hitting something or casting a spell breaks it, it seems, so maybe it's not worth doing just yet. Better as an escape tool, perhaps.
Okay.
I'll still try and just make sure the horses don't run, because last thing we want to do is lose our ride.
Yeah. Tom, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Once again, your slightly polygonal silhouette forms over you. Gadron, you've just been ignoring this conversation. You've just been just like, there's something here, and I could kill it.
Yep. They're just like, where is this thing that's causing us to not go forward, and can I kill it?
As you turn the corner, you do eventually see. You can just see the tip of an elephant trunk. That is low down. As you go further forward, you see the elephant's head, which is the elephant seems to be lying down from where you're standing at first, as if it was sleeping. As you go further, you notice the elephant's body that has been viciously torn into.
Yeah,
Oh.
this might seem like an unrelated question, but has Gadron actually seen an elephant?
Roll a nature check.
Zero.
Oh my, wait, hold on, wait, there's one particular moment. Oh, shit.
I mean, to be fair, there aren't many elephants out at sea.
What are you talking about? Haven't you ever seen the mythical sea elephant?
Hold on. I'm gonna post something in the memes page.
Oh, you got something
There's
perfect
one-
for this situation.
I got it. It's this one.
There was an attack of Romans over the Alps on elephants, and the Romans were
Okay,
never
this is like it's a sketch from Eddie
So,
Izzard, who's like a stand-up comedian, and there's someone who's made a bunch of
you
like
come
stop
here.
motion
Yeah, I'm coming. Shut up,
And
Cacophonous.
like, there's a
loud
moment in this
bastard.
in particular which is perfectly describes what is going through Gatron's mind right now.
And all
Oh,
serious. And left legless. Everyone was named after bits of the body. So, what the fuck am I talking about? And then
I did a search, and total zero has happened 4 times in this campaign.
We knew they would attack. But they're coming over the Alps, sir. They're coming over the Alps. Yeah, we knew they'd do
So
it.
have
They're coming on elephants, sir. Great big
that's
elephants.
when you give each other negative.
Yep.
Elephants, sir. The Carthaginians taking on elephants. What's an elephant? Well, it's like a big upside down squirrel, sir.
You see what I mean?
I do see what you mean.
Run that by me again, will you? It's like
Big
squirrel upside
upside
down with
down
the legs open a bit.
Run that by me again.
Jesus Christ, that scares me.
Would you?
Because, you know, they weren't going to come on elephants, they're going to come on skis. That was the idea, over the Alps on skis, of course. Hannibal went into the shop
Yeah, I
and
mean,
said,
at that
"I
point,
want skis, skis."
that's the only bit I need to see. Yeah, the rest of the video she watches.
Gadron just thinking to himself, the heck is this thing, and what killed it?
Well, as you look just slightly upwards, sure enough, you have your answer. as in the middle of going through its body, you see a long tail, large, muscular, scaly body, huge, powerful legs, but tiny arms, a long, ovular head with serrated teeth.
Have I seen this thing
Scales.
before?
Roll another nature check.
Is this a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
It could be for all I know.
You have no idea
Oh damn.
what this is. It's fucking awesome. Lowri, you've seen a picture, but you don't know the actual name. You just know that it's big, it is very scary.
11.
You've read its name before.
Okay.
I am
And
intrigued.
it's like what it looks like and its name. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my god.
I breathe a sigh of relief. It's not the wolf.
Oh.
That one coming. Oh, we have one of the ultimate predators to have ever walked. And he's like, oh, it's not a fucking wolf at least. That'd be real shit.
Oh no.
I can't wait till I have a arc where we introduce a werewolf.
Oh no!
Oh dear. Or worse, he becomes a werewolf.
He has to live every day knowing that he's going to become his worst fear at night.
This is not the character development I expected from you, but I'm glad it's happening. He
I like how
now has
he's
now has
confident against demons.
lycophobia.
Yeah, he's fine against like demons, but wolves are too much.
Yeah,
Jamison, have you come up to us, by the way?
I think he's staying by the cart.
I was making sure the horses are like chill. That's why I was sitting back waiting. I did still have my bow and arrow ready just in case something popped out though.
Okay, some of them are... Well, you can't see what they're seeing, but the horse is like slowly trying to like walk backwards, which when it's attached to a wagon is really awkward. Like you can see the wagon just slowly start to turn into awkward.
Can I try and like handle animals getting
And they're all just like, I don't know where... Yeah, go ahead.
The horse out.
It's still just very slowly just going back.
Alright, I'll just kinda like whisper yell, Guys, what is it? The horses are really starting to get bothered by something. What's up over there?
Yeah, Gadget looks over at him. It's freaking awesome!
As you yell, I was planning on making you roll a stealth check, but after that, no. The T-Rex just goes, just looks up and sees you. Boom, stomps its feet, gets in a battery stance, and roars. I know it's getting late, but roll initiative.
Oh boy!
Bet you weren't expecting this to be your first fight of the next arc.
we just got finished dealing with like a fantasy mafia, and then suddenly T-Rex.
Dinosaurs.
Oh
Natural
wow!
progression.
Oh no!
Did it credit your initiative roll?
It didn't crit.
I don't think it needs to with what we roll.
No, it doesn't.
That sentence makes me feel nothing but fear.
I can't. Wait. Am I reading this right? Is Lowri the only one of us that got double digits?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I've got a very high dex.
Yeah, T-Rex didn't crit, but it did get a fucking 18.
Damn.
So it looks up after you just yell, "Old Gadron!" charges right at you.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, I looked up at the person who yelled, right?
So it's fine.
And, you know, maybe a T-Rex bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's charging straight towards
Gadget.
yeah, to Gadget.
I was leading the way.
And it is going to go ahead and it is going to go ahead and try and bite you.
If the thing gets me whole, I'm gonna laugh.
And it is going to that's a 28 to hit.
I think that hits.
Finally! You're being hit by something!
Hey, come on now. You had an imp crit me in my first session.
Yeah, good point. I'm just still salty about the guard, bandit captain. Yeah. Okay. So now he is going to roll
68.
no, not 68. 40. So that's going to be a. That is going to be an immediate. That's going to be an immediate 30 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Well then.
Wait, how much damage?
Yeah.
38 piercing damage.
Oh, 38. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Don't let this thing anywhere
no,
near
wait, is
me.
it? Oh, wait, no.
It's 40 damage.
Let me just check again.
What was that? Yeah, what'd you say?
No, it's 30. It's 30.
Okay.
Not 36, just 30. I missed that. Sorry.
I was really expecting you to just go, wait, no, it's 40. Wait, 50.
Oh,
Just
it's 150.
oh god, the humanity.
Oh, the humanity.
That just reminds me of the, like, oh, what's your IC? Oh, wait, never mind, it's a crit. Okay, so rolling damage. Okay, so, make a death saving throw. No, wait, don't bother with the death saving throw.
Okay, and as it does that, it grabs you and it starts flinging you around, and as it does that, its tail starts heading towards Lowry's direction, and that is going to... that's going to be a 20.
Damn, nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, or to hit. Not natural 20, just a flat 20.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if that's any comfort in this situation.
Okay. Oh wait, actually, I forgot. Can you make a
Death saving throw.
Yeah, no, strength.
No,
Strength
I'm on 20
saving throw.
HP, you goof.
A strength saving throw.
Nice. Okay, -2.
Wait, was that me you were talking to?
Yes, you.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Well, I got 17, so.
You just barely managed to tear your arm out of
Yeah.
its the tail was going. Yeah, and as for you and I, you are going to take. You're going to take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay then. Okay. Damn.
I'm starting to realize maybe I shouldn't have put this one. It's only CR8 though. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're level 5, you son of a.
CR8 is supposed to be like just hard.
I've been lucky so far.
If for only one enemy, it's supposed to be just hard. Was I lied to?
It's the CR system is kind of weird sometimes. It's
I might have. Well, let's see. You guys have 4 turns. You might be able to do something.
yeah. It's,
Imagine we took down a crime syndicate plaguing a crime town for that had been bothering them for a week straight in one day, and then we immediately go into the forest and die to a T-Rex.
I mean, to be fair, it is a T-Rex.
I know, but still, it's wild.
Well, to be fair, 3 of you might die. I've still got the wagon.
Oh, you! Are you really just gonna leave your 3 closest friends to die?
I've had too
As long
much
as you're
character
alive,
development
okay.
to die now.
I can't die now. I've had too much exposition.
Oh dear.
The problem with D&D.
Yeah, 5 pages of backstory dies to a T-Rex.
Yeah.
It's like those guys who have this
You know,
super edgy
I would
backstory
like
and
to-
then they die to goblins at level 1.
Mhm.
You know, I would
Yeah,
like
was it you
to take
posted
back what
that
I said earlier.
I've definitely seen a meme like that.
Probably, something along those lines. It's a very common meme.
I would like to take back what I said earlier. My choice of death is no longer dinosaur. Old age and happy in my sleep.
Change your tune right quick, didn't you?
It's like- Yeah, the whole time you do that, meanwhile, I'm just writing my notes like, bitch, you fucking think so?
We should mention that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh.
well, that's its turn done, and now it's on to you, Lowry. After you've just been smacked in the face with a ton tail.
Okay. I think we're gonna need the on this one, so we're gonna go back to the classic fairy fire.
This is what this is what
my spell
Yes, exactly.
easy. Am I imagining it? Or is
He
my
was
spell
killed by goblins.
Okay, that's weird. No, yeah, we'll go with it. 14, sorry, is the dexterity saving throw it needs to make.
Okay, gonna make a dex save,
That's really weird. I
and
swear that was 50.
it rolled a natural 20.
No.
no.
I'm not joking. I will take a picture.
Oh no! I believe no. I thought I no. I'm not. I believe you. I just. Oh no.
Yeah, so basically what happened is, yeah, you tossed it, and it hit the jaw, and then just splashed onto the ground ineffectually.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dragon just like his hand looks at you like,
Hey, Tom. I would put this in fancy in-game terms rather than just complete meta terms because I don't have but I think the situation's too dire for that now. Can I make a check to see if this thing has fire resistance?
You realize I'm in the area of effect, right?
I could probably get it just aim it just right to
Oh dear.
you want to make a nature check?
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that.
All right.
21.
Nice.
Well,
Carrying.
it is a reptile, which means it's cold-blooded, which means temperatures can be have quite the interesting effect on it.
Ooh, okay. So
Yeah,
I want to use fire.
yeah, right. When it gets to your turn.
It means
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
We're still
I'll count as a reaction. Nor you're suddenly hearing.
Can I also just
roaring
yell out
and yeah, talking's a free
kill
action.
it with fire?
The rogue's gonna pull out his fire that he happens to have. Alright, well, here's what I'd like to do. I know that they're fighting it, and there's a bunch of trees around. Can I maneuver kind of, instead of around the bend, kind of go through the trees stealthily so it doesn't really see me and keep behind a tree?
Yeah, sure. Make a stealth check.
I swear, if this is like some super apex predator situation where I don't get my stealth.
As it turns out, the T-Rex has infrared vision.
It's just like a predator.
Shoots lasers at it.
Yeah. You go through. The T-Rex is still very busy with the other three in the trees.
Right. Well, first of all, mini heart attack because I'm seeing this giant monster before me. The closest thing that would come to mind is something similar to like a dragon.
Yeah. You with your memory loss, you can't remember at all what the fuck this thing is.
Yeah.
You just know it's big. It doesn't have wings, at least. It hasn't tried to breathe fire yet, so there doesn't seem to be that possibility.
Why did you have to go and say that?
So here's my follow-up
I'm
question.
kidding. I haven't homebrewed Anjanath into this. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's just a T-Rex.
Since it was
Just a
buying it at since it was
Plus,
buying
we're
it
gonna play
at-
Monster Hunter now, boys.
Oh dear.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I gotta check my passives and stuff here real quick. Since I am not seen, well, that lets me
So
do
you
my
have
sneak
advantage.
attack.
Sneak attack would be a thing.
I what?
You would have sneak attack.
Okay, I'm gonna try and attack. I have to read through. Do I get any kind of advantage here since it doesn't see me? Or
Yes.
I don't think so.
You're
Do I?
stealth. Yes, you do have an advantage.
All right, I'm gonna.
And not to mention it's a big target, so it's easy to hit.
Yep, I'm gonna take my shot with my short bow here. Wait, it was 2d20, keep highest 1, and then I do my +6, right?
Yes.
24, baby.
That most definitely hits. Go ahead and
All
roll
right.
for damage.
So let's see, that's going to be with my new sneak attack number.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're level 5 now.
Now we get to roll
Well.
every d6 in a 6-mile radius to do damage.
15.
You didn't roll your normal attack.
No, I did. It's 3. It's the short bow does 1d6, and then my sneak attack is 3d6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So 15 damage. Okay, and nope, it's not letting me actually change its HP. Why? Please.
Oh no, it's worse than we thought. It's a regenerating Rex.
Oh no! Everyone for themselves!
No, it's not. Calm down.
What are you talking about? I'm excited.
It does have a lot of HP though. I may have miscalculated this.
When the DM things you never want to hear from your DM.
Tom, just as a bit of, friendly DM to DM advice, there's
Yes.
nothing wrong with just cutting its HP down a bit mid-fight. So.
Pretend the arrow hurt really, really bad.
As it turned out, you hit its spleen.
I've done it. Most DMs have do it. It's fine to do.
Alternatively, we can run. We do have other horses that would be very scared of a T-Rex.
Do you really think Quadruin's gonna run from a fight like this?
Hold on, let me just check what a horse's speed is.
That's a full round action of just running as well.
It might be slower a horse dragging a wagon would probably be slower than just a horse.
There's more than one horse, though. Don't forget.
That's true.
Okay, I'm looking up the. Okay.
I don't know why, but when I said regenerating Rex, it made me think of that old cartoon Generator Rex.
Yeah,
Well,
I got that. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, a horse does have that, and a draft horses. Yeah, a draft horse has 40 feet. A T-Rex has more than that. It would eventually gain on you.
We sacrificed the horses to the
Wow.
Well, again,
They're a rental.
again, do you really think that Gadget will run from a fight like this?
Okay.
If the guy wanted
so,
to not
okay.
sacrifice his horses, he should have been a bit
Back
nicer.
to the fight. It gets hit, and and you hear a slight roar, and it turns around to see you. Does it see you? Your stealth is still 17, correct? So
Yeah.
no, it does not see you.
Thank goodness.
Gadron, you've just been bitten in the arm.
Gadget just like, yes!
Yeah.
Pulls
Keep
up.
in mind, you guys do have magical weapons now.
Yep.
This is true.
I've already quit the short sword, so he draws them both like in a swift motion, and he He makes his first attack. $24.
That
And
hits.
so like
Roll it down.
yep. I am also adding an octahedron of dominance to make it a spooky attack.
A what attack?
A spooky attack.
Okay. So that frightens it, I believe.
Yeah, if assuming it fails
So
assuming it fails a wisdom save of about 14.
Okay. Go ahead and add those. And I'll make the wisdom save.
18 damage.
Wow, nice. It fails. It sees you like
What what Gadget does is just
like, the fact that you want to be more realizes you're not just a simple prey, and it's like, well, this is kind of odd because it has seen similar predators who just similar creatures, despite being a similar size to you, maybe slightly bigger, but still smaller than it, that have fought back against it before.
what happened was when Gadrin pulled out, he drew his short sword and then slashed it across the nose like viciously. Well, and now he's going to attack again.
Oh yeah, multi-attack. Make the most of that. Oh, did you add the +1 to the damage on your short sword, by the way?
I did.
Okay.
That's what the +5 is.
So then I'm.
Because I have a plus.
Yes.
I +4 to my modifier, then +1 from the magic weapon.
That's true.
12 on that time.
That one, unfortunately, is going to miss.
Hit, and I attack again with my offhand weapon.
This time, it just barely sees it coming and just sort of lifts its head up slightly, just out of reach.
18 this time.
That hits. So as it lifts up, you use that as an opportunity to stab just into the bottom of its jaw.
Yep.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Yep. Give me a moment.
Oh, I haven't actually been doing that. Okay.
6.
So 6 plus 18, that is 24. Okay, yeah, now it's bleeding from the mouth. And it sees you and it's just like... It starts slowly... It's thinking about away from you. Let me just remind myself what Frighten does.
It makes it so it has disadvantage on all of its attacks, and it can't move closer to me.
That's right. Although it's already as close as it can be. So that is Yugon.
I'd also like to use a bonus action to do second wind.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and roll for healing.
Hypothetical question, Tom.
Yes.
If a 20-foot radius sphere were to spontaneously combust, could it combust in such a way that it hits the dinosaur and not Gadron or Lowri or
Well, hypothetically, you could aim it at a way so it's slightly further ahead, but the dinosaur is still within the radius.
That's what I'm thinking.
Not that Gadron would mind being set on fire, mind you.
Would Gadron mind 8d6 burning damage?
You'd be surprised.
Okay, yeah. Kaya's just going to, like... He's not that scared in this situation. He's just calm and collected, and he's just going to close his eyes, take a deep breath, and just kind of let the power coursing through him take over. And he is going to cast Fireball at a point so as to not hit... at a point so as to not hit Gadron and envelop the T-Rex in flames. Can it make a DC 16 Dex save?
It can certainly try. DC 16?
Yes.
Just barely. He makes it. It just it notices a slight change in the atmosphere. It looks behind it as it sees the fire heading towards it. It just slightly tucks its tail in a little bit, so it just gets hit by the edge of it. Still going to take a decent damage.
46, yes.
Yeah, still 16 damage.
16 damage, yes. And does the fire do anything interesting? As previously mentioned.
Let me roll for that. No, you're still safe. The trees are just about all.
No, I meant related to the fact that the dinosaur.
Rust is.
I meant does it do anything interesting related to the cold-blooded dinosaur?
No. It just does normal damage. I was just saying that. Well, that's something you can do. It does not have resistance, basically.
He was using flavor text.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there was going to be anything connected.
I was just using Pokemon Dex speak. I was just using Pokemon Dex speak.
Right, I see.
Okay, and roll your d20 as well, please.
That is. Yep.
I was actually also going to say, I think.
For Mage Armor as well, you should do that actually because you class Mage Armor.
Okay, well, neither of them went off. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that will be the end of my turn.
It's the T-Rex's turn again.
It's back to the T-Rex. Seeing that, it's going to go ahead and lunge towards Kai after sensing that it made the attack.
Okay.
And it is going to roll.
Keep in mind it's at disadvantage because it's scared of Quadruin.
That does hit.
It only has disadvantage when attacking Quadruin, I believe.
Is it? Let me check on that actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, plus with it being cold-blooded, I think it would enjoy the heat. I think cold would actually be.
I mean, when there's too much heat, it can kill them as well. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but a quick little of fire to a big T-Rex, I think would be alright.
Okay, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Okay. That's good.
And you guys are all pretty close to each other at this point because you're all on the path in front of it. Yep. So I will roll that again.
I will say the fact that I rolled a 27 without critting is fucking terrifying.
It had a 28 without critting.
Its modifier is insane. Okay, if it's disadvantage in that case, then this one is a 14.
That does not hit.
Yeah. It tries lunging towards you and just dinks.
Okay.
It just dinks off you. It's going to go ahead, and whilst doing that, it's going to very sneakily use its tail to hit Quadruin. And it rolls a natural 1.
A natural 1?
Okay.
Yes. Where is my
Time for turning.
Where is my table? I need to watch it suffer, just as you
guys. There's like a 90% chance the horses won't be there when we're done.
Yeah, 90%. I'm surprised they aren't already gone.
Yeah.
Did you not knock them out? Did you not knock them out before we came?
Let me tell you, the horses already hate me. If I tried to knock them out, I'd be in my own combat back there. I may be up to studded leather right now, but that's not gonna save me.
Here lies Jamison, dead by horse.
He was killed by horses.
Okay, nothing happens to it. It just swings right across it.
Yeah, it just like barely doesn't hit Quadruin.
You do feel a very strong gust of wind, but overall you're just like, oh, that's pleasant. Okay, and all the way back up onto Lowri again.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of pull out something new that's not really been seen before, which looks like a small kind of metal patchwork canister, almost like made of loads of different kind of bits of like sheets of scrap creating kind of put together to make a cylinder. And using the string on my crossbow, I'm going to try and fire it towards the dinosaur, and it should hopefully release a kind of a greenish gas. And this is just me reskinning Ray of Sickness to. So that's a range spell attack. So I'll do.
I see Lowry's committing her first war crime.
Is it really a war crime if you're fighting a T-Rex? I feel like it's more of a crime against nature in that case.
Either way, Peter's gonna be on her ass.
Do you think PETA cares about wars?
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. No, no.
So unfortunately, it goes flying past the T-Rex and lands in a tree. You see just in the very far distance, one monkey who's been watching the spectacle just goes to it, picks it up, takes a little sniff, and then just falls.
Nice. apparently, they still get poisoned until the end of their turn and just doesn't do any of like the main damage it was meant to. So we can say a bit of the cloud, kind of.
Wait, let's...
Okay.
Says,
Can you just read the full description?
Okay. Ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out towards the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save of the saving throw of the dodge.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, if it's just a straight miss, then no, nothing happens.
Meanwhile,
kind of looks along and just
Monkey.
you're almost laughing.
Monkey.
Yep. Yep. That's about what was in my head.
I love the dramatic fall he does, like, and then just gone.
My goodness, this is awful. Okay, that's Lowry's turn. No.
Alright. Since I still didn't know I'm here, you said, right?
Yes, that is correct. You still have advantage. You are still stealthed. Yada yada yada.
Alright. Gonna make another attack here. One.
That hits.
Thank goodness for
Lucky bastard.
wow.
6 plus 3. There, that's what
Wow.
That's a good roll.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a good sign that the damage roll is higher than the attack roll, but
Hey, it's about time. Every time I've done an attack, every time I've done one of these kinds of attacks, there's been at least one, maybe 2. So I'm ecstatic that it's something.
Yeah, no, that did a number. It goes like through its neck.
Yeah, I aimed for the little reptile ear hole it has.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna
frantically looking left and right to see where the hell these pins are coming from.
And can I use my action to hide again?
Yes.
If it sees me.
Yep.
So should I wait or should I
No, do it
go
now.
ahead and
You can do it now.
okay.
You can do it now.
Let me see what my stealth was there. Okay, so it's a +6. Ooh, natural 20. Maybe I'm good.
Damn, yeah, no, you are like perfectly aligned against a tree at this point, and it's looking like left and right, trying to see where the hell it's coming from, but there is no sign of it. Meanwhile, as it's distracted,
my turn.
if you will.
I shall now make another in a very long series of attacks.
I mean, you're gonna need all the ones you can get.
16. All right. This time I'm going to use another octahedron of dominance to make another spooky attack.
Call it superiority dice.
I know what they call themselves, sir.
Okay, and that's gonna be.
That's 12 damage.
Okay, and.
Oh dear. Yeah. So, how's its wisdom save?
Its wisdom save. It fails.
Oof.
It's still very scared of you.
Yeah.
And it's scared kind of in general. I mean, because you are showing more aggression to it than any other creature it's seen so far, and there's this weird attack coming from seemingly out of nowhere, and the smallest one is apparently able to make goddamn fire. Pretty much the only safe attack right now is the female.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And now, Quadruin will strike again.
Okay.
to the tune of 25. And now we roll
That
again
hits.
for 9 damage this time.
Yep.
And
That is going to 9 plus 12 in total. That's going to be a 21 points of damage. So okay, yeah, it's looking pretty beat up right now.
there's a
Maybe-
Very
there's a
beat
third
up.
attack.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe we were scared for nothing. It was just the
it had the first strike.
Yeah, and it hit hard on that first
That's
strike.
always it.
Yep. It's like the imp that hit me. Like it crit
Yeah.
me
Oh,
almost
yeah.
killed. It crit me almost killed me if not for the fact that I had made my con save, and then
But even if it did, remember you're a half-orc. You got relentless endurance.
That's true, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying you'd be surprised about how well he'd be able to take a fireball.
That's true. That reminds me of the
I
story
forgot
I
about
read.
that, actually, when you said that.
Reminds me of the story I read about relentless endurance, where someone killed the villain of a campaign by jumping off a cliff, and the villain just dies because of the massive damage, and he just kind of walks off.
That sounds amazing. I could totally see
Full
Gadget doing
damage.
that.
Doing a fucking pile driver, Zangief style.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's 10 more damage to
Yeah,
most of your
I've
team.
already added it. Yeah, it's looking very, very, very bad
What?
right now.
It would be a shame if I.
Back to...
It would be a shame if I action surged.
Are you gonna action search?
I am in fact action surging.
Okay.
That's 10.
That is going to miss. Actively trying to stay away from you because, what is this giant blender of a man?
And again.
That one's gonna hit. This time you see his dodge coming and you just hit it.
Yep.
So go ahead, roll damage on that.
All right. Yeah, I was about to make another attack roll. 6.
That's not as good as it could be, but it's
Yeah, it's about as bad as it could be.
I still do it. But he's still yeah, I mean the T-Rex still isn't feeling very happy about it.
Alright.
Then you get to make more attack rolls.
Yeah, this will be the last one, promise.
I don't mind, I mean it's only gonna get worse from here on out. Need to be more sparing with your level ups.
And
That is going to miss. Yeah, you did it.
yeah, basically just yeah, it's just like mincing him.
T-Rex is just like
All right, now my turn is done.
all right, and now it's back to Kai.
Okay. How hurt is this thing looking?
Very
Okay.
hurt.
Hurt's confused and very, very scared.
Wizards of the Coast. If you didn't want me to use Fireball every turn, why is Fireball such a good spell?
That sounds like a turning point you were
that's what I was going for.
Yeah, you didn't sound quite condescending enough.
Yeah, fair.
It's missing that little bit of annoying smarmy
Yeah.
they always have with the punchable face.
In any case, I
Dear
don't.
Wizards of the Coast, if you don't use Fireball all the time, why did you make it so good? Curious.
Yeah, I mean, I want to vary it up,
Turning point,
but
Aaron.
there's no reason to use anything other than Fireball right now. So yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it
I mean, it's a
again.
new spell. Go ahead.
Yep.
I'm not mad.
I'm just gonna
New toy
once
syndrome,
again,
it's perfectly understandable.
just calmly just reach out my hand and unleash a blazing fucking inferno from it.
This time you aim just a little bit closer.
Yeah, can I make another DC 16 deck save, please?
Can, and it's roll.
What did you say, Tom?
It fails.
Oh, okay.
Full 8d6 fire
Dun,
damage.
dun, dun, dun,
Okay,
dun,
and I'm
dun,
going to spend a
dun,
sorcery
dun,
point to empower that spell and roll a 1 and re-roll a 1 and 3 twos. Actually, no, I'm going to re-roll a 1 and 4 twos because I can do that now. Okay, so the actual total, let me just add this up.
Wait, so he rerolled a 1 as other dice?
32 damage. Yeah, I re-rolled the 1 and all of the 2s in that roll, and that was the second one.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So that's 32 damage it takes.
Okay, I'm sorry to tell you this, but that sorcery point wasn't necessary. How do you want to do this?
Okay, well, I am, yeah, I think just like calmly I'm going to kind of, I'm just like really feeling in control of my power now. I'm just going to shape the fireball to like, with my hand to kind of twist around it and burn it to a crisp.
So, Gadron, Lowry, and Nor, you see what's basically the ending to Breath of the Wild, where there's just this giant sphere of flame, and the T-Rex is desperately trying to stay on, but it's just being slowly engulfed. You can actually see the skin melt away from the bone, slowly but surely, and the last thing you see is the T-Rex with the utmost fear in his eyes, with a giant and then you see the bones fall. Not on that.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a deep breath.
If you're curious, the elephant corpse has been burnt up as well.
Okay.
It's now well done.
Well, that's tonight's meal.
Wait,
Oh boy.
the horses! I'm gonna run it back and try and make sure the
Yeah.
horses run off.
I'm going to kind of take a deep breath.
Yeah, Gadget looks back at Kai. Now that was awesome.
I think that's what I was warned about in my dream.
Here, yep. Wait.
Not to use. I was warned to be careful with that power, or it could have consequences.
Yeah, Gadget looks at the bones of the charred bones of the T-Rex, just like, yeah, man. That I wonder what that thing was.
It was a T-Rex. I've read about them, but never did I think I would encounter one in the wild.
Are the horses still there?
How close are we? How close are we to like my family home, Tom?
Looking at the path that you're familiar with how the horses have taken you, you're about halfway.
Oh,
So one more day's travel is there.
look like I guess like I'm gonna turn to Kyle. Like, how much do you know about these things?
Tom, how much do I know about these things?
Well, I asked the question first because it's a bit of an oddly specific one, and it might.
How much you know about the T-Rexes?
Yes.
Well, you rolled an 11, so you're aware that they are very strong predators. For a while, they were believed to be extinct. But they have been found recently very scarcely in the wild, particularly in the forest of Athena.
Okay. I can't say I know much. It's just random things I picked up in the library, but they're rare and they're dangerous. That's all I can say, really.
So there's no way of telling if this thing is more territorial or won't have left this area, or if it's been travelling?
Sadly, not.
Okay, I would
But I
really
think-
get going then.
Yes, I think that means it just got more urgent.
So did you say that the horses were still there, or?
Tom?
Sorry?
The
Um,
horses.
Hang on, let me roll for that. You do notice, the horse has found a way to detach itself from the cart. But yes, it has not run away. It is basically backed up against it, and is just shaking.
Hey, can I quickly reattach it and then try and calm it down?
Roll animal handling.
Here we go again.
Oh!
As soon as you get close to it, the horse, having got used to you now, before it had no, afterwards done, like, its attitude towards you has changed significantly, and it like runs towards you and puts its head on your shoulder as if like, hug me, please.
I will embrace the horse and pet it and be like, shh, it's okay. And then, with my other hand, just kind of reshackle it, to the thing. This horse is my best friend now. I'm buying the horse, I don't care.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you've noticed now the sun is setting, and you've still got about a day's journey away.
Okay, yeah.
So should we set up for the night?
Shall we set up camp?
I feel like
Yeah.
we should go a little further before we set up camp. I don't think we should set up right next to where the T-Rex was eating the elephant.
I mean, the T-Rex would have driven out the other predators, I would think.
Unless there's more than one T-Rex.
Gadget. When Jamison says that, Gadget looks at him and just starts beaming.
I think if there was more than one, I think we'd know by now. They're not exactly silent predators.
In the distance, you're now kidding.
Is this what it's like to have an evil DM?
Hey, I'm not evil.
Just misunderstood.
No, just stupid.
Meanwhile, that
We
night
need a-
while watching,
Sorry, T-Rex.
we need a vote. Nye and Matt, who's worse, me or Tom?
I mean, I haven't experienced your style of DMing yet, so who's to say?
I mean, to be fair, the worst I've gotten from you is just that I willingly knew my name would be stricken from history, and I accepted that fate.
Yeah, but that's true.
You threw cursed weapons at me.
I did. You took the cursed weapons. I'm putting the blame on you.
They were ruined maces sitting in a pool of blood.
I think a good summary of George's DMing style is that he made an NPC which sells characters 2 identical looking items, but one for like 10 times the price, and they're both literally identical.
I have done that, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Alright, I'm
Better?
back.
Okay, welcome back.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Alright, so should we establish our shifts here?
Yep.
Alright, Jamison, fiddling with the tusks there, the tusks they picked up, he's like, I'll take first shift.
Gadget nods. You did seem like you were hanging out with the horses for most of it, so you've got the energy to spare.
Down shade.
Well, hold on, I was in the tree line's fire, and I was there.
Gadget blinks. You were?
Well, speaking of, my arrows are burned to a crisp. I'm not going to get those back.
Yep.
The curse of good stealth. You just get no credit.
Yeah.
You rolled a natural 20. You might as well have not existed for all Gadrin care.
I just went just a little breeze and I was gone.
Yeah.
He came and went like a thief in the night.
Not thief, he's an assassin.
Which you would want even less than a thief in the night.
That's true.
So Gadrin just sort of Gadrin takes a uses his short sword to slice a bit of meat from the elephant. Yeah,
I think it's mostly charcoal. I think Tom had said.
wait.
There's nothing left, it's just bones.
Oh, I thought that was just the T-Rex.
Well, I mean, if the T-Rex happened, like, why do you think the elephant went? The elephant was already half gone already.
Well,
Just a bit of dried up blood.
it wasn't at the epicenter. I didn't think.
Well, I mean, if a T-Rex was at the epicenter, then you guys would have been fried.
Well, yeah, but
So that was purposeful. The elephant was the epicenter, actually. And the T-Rex it was aimed away so the T-Rex just be caught around the edge.
right. So I guess the elephant was caught on the edge as well.
The elephant was the epicenter.
Oh,
It went a bit further forward in order to attack you guys.
okay. Here I thought the elephant was in the forestry.
No, it was like just slightly further along the path, and now it's just bones.
I see. Okay.
And I got some cool tusks out of it.
Yeah. So Gadrin. Yeah. All right. So rescinding the talk of of chopping the meat off. Gadrin. Gadrin just sort of just sort of lies down on the ground and starts snoring. Yeah, like it's like construction equipment level snoring.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same. Just kind of, I'm like I'm not as visibly exhausted as I have been in the past after casting spells, but I think I just seem kind of like dazed by what I did with fireballs.
I'm amazed at your own power.
Yes, just so I'm just going to kind of silently just. Well, actually, I'm going to put the tents up first, and then this time making sure my ring is very, very securely in one of my pockets. I'm going to go to sleep with my ring in my hand.
Has your ring been pilfered in the night before?
It has.
I see.
Not by me. I want to clarify. I am not the.
You're not that kind of rogue, no.
Yes.
I didn't even ask if it was you. Like, you volunteered that.
No, I had to clarify it because with the mention of the thief in the night and all that, I want to be clear.
You realize that making the clarification only made me more suspicious.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like that in real life. Just someone's like, "Yeah, a horrible crime happened last night," and then it wasn't me. I promise.
Listen, I may have committed other crimes, but I'm not that kind of criminal. Okay.
You have standards.
Yes.
I haven't stolen
Professionals have
anything for at
standards.
least 24 hours. Give me a break. Anyway, so your shifts go along, and
During mine, I would like to be kind of clearing the tusk thing, getting them looking nice.
you start seeing the whites in the middle, and it starts looking like it gets a lot smaller, unfortunately, but you are able to eventually find a fairly decent looking sharp weapon. It's not as effective as your magic rapier, but who knows? You might be able to find some use for it. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Because it's getting late.
Yeah.
So basically, we had a magic portal and a T-Rex fight.
Yes.
Yeah, and a few little character development things. And
the our next goal.
Yeah.
Meeting Lowry's father.
We're gonna see the dad of the girl of the group.
He is going to be dead.
No, Dad.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Added an extra letter there by accident. Spelling's never been one of my strong points.
He is going to be dad.
He was already dad, you fool.
Yeah, we're gonna meet Lowry's dad, and I'm gonna show him how cool my fireball is.
Wow.
So basically, Lowry is halfway to being an orphan, and might be all the way to being an orphan by the time we get to his shelter.
Yeah. I mean... Matt, you are on fire with these memes, I swear. It's amazing.
Oh dear.
I forgot I said in the Eddie is it thing. Oh,
I
fuck.
want you to know, I fully intend on buying this course afterwards.
Oh dear.
We have a bond now.
I'm totally expecting it to be like a Flynn and Maximus from Tangled.
I'm hoping it gets to that.
I've already given this horse cook the same personality.
Oh no, it's our secret fifth party member. Oh no.
But it's a good paladin.
Is there a feat for mounted combat? So I can...
There's a
people mounted
cavalier.
combatant. Oh yeah,
I'll get
also,
to the point where I can...
guys, I need help. I found another new system, and I started planning a campaign in that system.
Oh boy.
Fucking.
I can't. Dungeon World is way too cool. It's like, basically, instead of it being combat, basically there's like 50 different moves, and basically what will happen, instead of doing combat as you do it in D&D, the players just kind of describe how they're fighting and describe what they're doing, and like occasionally the DM can just stop the description and say, okay, that sounds like this move, roll for it. So basically it's just an entirely storytelling focused system. And that just sounds really cool to me, and I want to try it. So.
That's very complicated. Okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna head off. I think
Yeah, so-
Rex and I we've got a premiere.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Well,
So
yeah.
watch.
Well, my dad
Like,
and I were gonna play some, TFT together. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, when it's I was saying that because we go together, but that being said, it's 2 a.m. for me. I might go to
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Go the F to sleep.
thank you for the session, Tom.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, great.
Thank you for not killing us.
Also that. You
Yeah,
can tell
so-
them war crimes on the
Oh dear.
Um,
And that's where the recording ends, I guess.